Armored Warrior. A cute concept. Not very challenging. Put it around like average. It's not bad and it's not horrible. I mean, you can't death blow him, you have to push him off the sides. It's okay, not that impressive. Ashina Elite Ujinari Mizu. That's the guy that you need to deflect the Ashina cross, right? I like that. Because that actually tests your skills. Right? It's actually testing your skills a bit. Unlike Armored Warrior, which is also like testing your understanding of what they want from. Okay. Corrupted Monk. Illusion. He's just an annoying tank. I don't like fighting him. And you don't really learn anything from this fight. I mean, you can learn a bit of deflects, but he's kind of slow and tanky. He's kind of boring, like that. He's the red-eyed version. Yeah, yeah. I don't know which that is. What do you mean you don't know which that is? The Ujinari Mizu is like he's like the what's the name of the other guy? Like there are two of those that you need to fast deflect. They do the Ashina cross very fast. You know when they are holding their sword and it flashes when you need to deflect twice, you know? So there are two versions of those. And this guy, this Ujinari Mizu, is the red eye guy. So he's a bit harder. He's a bit harder to beat. Yeah, Ishin Tower after you beat the dragon. Yeah, you can go to where Ishin was, where you talked to him at the first time and he gave you sake, right? And then you go down the stairs and you fight him. Okay. Jinsuke Saze is the easier version of the same thing. I still really like this because it tests your deflect, your reaction time. I don't know if you guys know, but the average reaction time for someone is around 150 milliseconds for a human being to react. So I think these guys really test that. Your reaction time is on average. They're so fun with the parries to figure out, and you feel so skillful. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Exactly. Okay, Blazing Bull is really annoying. I'm gonna put Blazing Bull on C. He's not D. I don't think he's D. But I think he's very annoying. No, I don't agree he's F tier. I don't agree with that. Because he's very annoying. But you can learn how to deflect him. Not impossible. Like in my NG Plus, it took me 2 tries to beat him. So I remembered most of his moves. If there was a Z, that's where Bull would go for me. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But you guys have your own opinions and that's fine. Demon of Hatred. I mean, on the one hand, Demon of Hatred is a challenge, kinda. On the other hand, it's really annoying and doesn't really fit the game. It's definitely not A and not S. I wouldn't even put it on B. It's just annoying. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't feel. The problem with Demon of Hatred is that it wasn't hard, it was annoying, you know? There are bosses that are hard, like Ishin. This guy isn't hard, he's just annoying me. You just run after him like a Pepega. Divine Dragon. I don't like this. And I'll tell you why. This fight is just meh. Nothing interesting happens there. Nothing challenging, nothing, I don't know. Beautiful. I don't think it's beautiful. I think it's weird AF. What I think. Divine Dragon is just weird. I don't know. I don't like that fight at all. Like, I don't. Emma the Gentle. Very unchallenging. Very unimpressive. I don't know. Very unimpressive. I expected more from this fight. This is like a bad version of Genichiro, Emma the Gentle. Like a really boring version of Genichiro. How you gonna give a C? Because that's what I think. I think it's a bad fight. It's a boring fight. You just go aggressive and easily deflect and boring. Father Owl I didn't fight, so we're gonna skip. First Chain Ogre. I think this is really bad, this fight. I think this is one of the worst ideas to put this enemy at the start of the game. I think this enemy is really annoying. Really annoying. Very bad positioning for this enemy. And although it's a funny meme that he throws you off the cliff, it's nice as a meme. And it's cool that he does wrestling moves. But it really does not fit the game at all, especially in the position they put him, which is so early. Like you're trying to learn the game and the mechanics, and you find a boss that basically you will never use these mechanics. You will never run away like a Pepega against bosses like this. It's only this boss that you will run away from. So I don't like this at all. I think this is a very bad positioning for this boss. Okay. Sichuman Warrior. Every Sichuman Warrior is gonna get a D from me. I hate these bosses, these ghost bosses that you need to use confetti just to beat them. I really don't like the concept. I don't like Pew Pew. Fuck these ghost bosses. Really. It's it's not even challenging. It's just, if you don't know, you okay, I'll tell you guys something. I watched a stream yesterday of some cool dude playing Sekiro. And he was fighting Sichimen Warrior. He didn't know you were supposed to use confetti. And he was stuck on that boss. And I was like, and he didn't want to Google and didn't want to listen to hints. So I told him, listen, I won't tell you what you're supposed to do, but I'm gonna tell you you're not supposed to fight like this. So after a few like tries that he died, I told him about the confetti. But if you don't know about the confetti, this boss is ridiculous. I hate this. This is horrible. And very bad, very bad. No. Okay, Father Owl, I didn't fight, so we're gonna skip. Folding Screen Monkeys. Folding Screen Monkeys gets a D from me. And the reason for it is because I really did not enjoy it. Not in the first play and not in the second play. This is basically, yeah, it's a puzzle boss, but it's a very annoying puzzle boss with no real challenge. Only like especially the one that's following you. It's a cool concept. I feel like I'll tell you what, I feel like the puzzle boss of Folding Screen Monkeys is a cool idea. Really cool idea. Amazing idea. But the implementation of it, executing it, is really like a crash down. Because, yeah, it's cool. One monkey can't hear, one monkey can't see, one monkey is invisible, one monkey is a drummer. It's a cool concept, but the execution of it, I don't know. It's good as a concept. I don't think it's good as a boss fight. It's really bad as a. Okay, next. General Kuranosuke Matsumoto. Guy is, I would put him here. because he does bring some challenge to the game. He has that. You learn from this guy that there are things that are not like, you know how he stands with his sword, and then when he stands with it on the other side, he's about to do his fast move. That's something you don't see with other bosses, and I like that. That's a good concept. Also, he's very hard to deal with because of all of those guys around him. So I think it's a good challenge. The game. I think it's nice. I think it's fair. Um, okay. Um, who is this? Naomori Kawarada. Is this the first guy we fight? The first mini boss? If I'm not mistaken? Yeah, I would put him in the same place. There's really nothing much to say about that. General Tenzin Yama Bullshit. Yama Bullshit. Yama Bullshit is, I think is the one after the ogre. Okay. Yama Bullshit, I think, goes here. Does he? No, I think he goes here. The reason I put him here is because he's not very challenging, but he's surrounded by annoying enemies. I really don't like that. Because at this point of the game, it's too much. It's too much bullshit. Like, this guy, this Matsumoto guy that you fight on the stairs in Ashina Castle, you're kind of a bit later into the game, so you're better at the game. But putting this so early in the game with so many small enemies and also a mini boss, I think it's whether you have the heal with deathblow skill also. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think it's too early to put this thing here. It's just too early in the game. Okay, Genichiro, Way of Tomorrow. Are we going to assume this is the one before Ishin, or are we gonna assume this is the third phase of Genichiro Ashina? Or maybe we will just relate to this as both. Let's call it both. Call it both and put it here. I think Genichiro is one of the main cool bosses. Third phase, okay. Third phase, I think, is a really cool boss. I think he's a very interesting boss. He's not hard, but he teaches you a lot, and I think it's like the same like Genichiro himself. Like, they both teach you a lot. The lightning reversal, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Genichiro is one of the best bosses in the game. Uh, yeah. Genichiro in the tutorial though. Genichiro in the tutorial. I don't like this in the tutorial. Put this here. Almost not a boss. Yeah, that's true. There is Way of Tomo and there is Way of Tomo final boss. Okay, so at the final boss he's not that challenging, so I'll put him here. Well, he's not a boss you're supposed to beat anyway. Yeah, I understand, but I don't like the way that the game does that. I actually had the same thing yesterday. If you guys watched my stream yesterday, when you fight the final boss in Tunic, you actually have a previous fight that you're supposed to lose. And after you lose, you go into a crazy annoying quest to... I don't like losing to bullshit. When the game forces you to lose or puts you in a very bad position just so you lose, it's just an annoying way to progress the story, in my opinion. I don't like that. I mean, I'll tell you what. If you want me to lose or die in the game, put it in a cutscene, not in a fight that I'm actually like trying to win. Okay? Put it in a cutscene. Don't put me in a position that I'm like 99% will lose. I don't like that. Okay. Great Shinobi Owl. Not that good of a fight. Actually quite boring. Actually quite annoying. Doesn't do anything special. You don't really learn anything from that. Quite annoying. I don't like this fight at all. Fight is meh. Okay, Guardian Ape definitely goes here. It's one of the most iconic fights in the game. You actually learn quite a lot from fighting the Guardian Ape. Quite a lot. He's got some tricks. He can Mikiri you if you rely on thrusts. Yeah, but I don't rely on thrusts. So, and I only saw that one time when I used the loaded spear. And then I just stopped using loaded spear because I don't need it anyway against this. Anyway, Guardian Ape I think is one of the best fights in the game. Most iconic fights in the game. You learn a lot from it. It's pretty cool. Like it. It also teaches you that sometimes getting high posture damage for yourself is not that bad. Yeah, I don't think he's S tier by the way. I don't think so, but he's a very good boss. Very good boss, but not S tier. Gyobu Masataka Oniwa, oh my god. I think this is S tier. Oh my god. I think this is S tier. I don't think we can put him anywhere else. His war cry and the way that he teaches you simple deflects, I think is just... Why didn't it work? Because I removed the command. There's no more Gyobu sound command. Actually, I don't think that in this scene I have any sound command. Can you guys try another sound command like Adida or something? Adida! Oh, they do work. Okay, I just removed that one. Nice. Okay, so Gyobu definitely gets the S tier for the war cry. That is the best voice line I heard in gaming in a while. And the way that he teaches you how to play with a lot of deflects, which I really like. He also teaches you to grapple. Was it annoying or something? No, it's great. It's a great sound, but I wanted it to be my follower sound. So now every time someone follows, you hear the Gyobu sound. Yeah, okay. Okay.
My name is Gyobu Masataka Oniwa!
Okay. that was great timing. Okay, okay. Thank you for the follow, Monibis. Okay, so Headless. I love your YouTube videos. Oh, thank you very much. I'm so happy you said that. I put so much into those videos. They are mostly cropped from my live streams. But they're the highlights. They're like the cool parts of the story. You know? Like I'm sitting 5 hours on a boss. That's like the win. The stream. I'm very glad you came here from YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Headless is definitely like bottom of the list. I hate ghost enemies. I hate the concept of using confetti to fight them. I don't like this at all. This is bad. Headless Ape. Headless Ape is not S tier and is not A tier. I would say Headless Ape can be here because the good part of it is that it's an interesting fight. The bad part of it is that you need to fight two bosses at once, and I really hate that concept. It's like Godskin Duo from Elden Ring, just worse. Actually worse than Godskin Duo. Actually worse. So I really don't like the concept of the phase 2. But it's not as bad as these things. Okay. Definitely worse than Godskin Duo. Yeah, I agree. Headless again. Same thing. Headless again. Same thing. Headless again. Thing. Okay. Okay. Ishinashina. Ishinashina, we're talking about the Shura boss, right? Yeah, it's the Shura boss. So, I didn't like the Shura boss. Honestly, the Sword Saint is much better than this. Much more challenging and much more interesting. This guy, the only good thing about this guy is the one mind combat art, which is cool. Looks like Melania. But I don't know. It's very underwhelming compared to the Sword Saint, so put it like here. I don't like it. I really think that the Shura ending bosses are very, very unimpressive. Very, very unimpressive. Yeah, okay. So, let's move forward, shall we? Jozu the Drunkard. Annoying. Not a bad. Me. Yeah, just put him here. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, there's nothing much to say about this. Okay, Sword Saint Ishin. Sword Saint Ishin. What are we going to say about this? I don't think he's S tier actually. I don't think so. No. I gotta say he's not S tier. I think he's A. Can you zoom out a little? Yes. Hope this is better. Took you to the limits, but I don't like the boss. The boss is really annoying. Um, I don't like the. I'll tell you what I don't like. When you get to second phase, the biggest problem is not that he is OP or something. The biggest problem is that you can't stop his plays. I'm not like, if you don't use any tools, you just can't do anything. You just need to wait and react like a Pepega. And that's very different from what you do in phase 1. And that's very different from what you do against Genichiro before you fight. And I don't like that. You can be aggressive, but it's much harder because his moves cannot be stopped. I don't like that. I think that's bad. Also, I don't like the pew pew. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, he's walking slowly and suddenly he starts shooting at you and running at you at the same time. What is that? What is that? So that alone removes it from S tier. There's no way this is S tier. No way. Sorry, but that's just bullshit. Like, from a challenging fight, it becomes a bullshit fight just from that. Yeah, fuck the gun. Sorry, but that's not S tier. Okay, Lady Butterfly. Okay, Lady Butterfly is annoying. Annoying. She's so annoying. I don't know if it's B or C. No, it's still B. Because she does teach you a few things. She is fast. I like the fact that she's very fast. The illusions are kinda too much. Sometimes if you don't have the snap seeds. Uh, I think she's a good B tier. She's not the best. She's not the worst. She's somewhere in the middle. Okay. Lone Shadow Song, Long Swordsman. That's the guy you fight in the well, right? Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna put him in C because C is for camera. The camera in that fight is awful. The camera in that fight is horrible. And the room is so small. Every time you just move around the room, because you're stuck against the wall many times, you're just losing your mind because you can't see shit. I hate the camera in that fight. It's just awful. Lone Shadow Masanaga, the Spearbearer, Serpent Shrine. I don't remember these guys. I don't remember these. I don't know what to say about these guys. I don't remember them. So did I even fight them? One was Hirata 2 and the other you may have skipped easily. Got it. Lone Shadow Vilehand. Lone Shadow Vilehand is not a bad fight. He's not a bad fight. He's interesting. He has poison. You can Mikiri his kick. You can vault his whip. He's pretty interesting. Interesting boss. He's not the best, but he's interesting. Long arm centipede giraffe. What can I say about this boss? I don't like this boss. This boss is very annoying. You don't learn anything basically from this. You just spam deflect. You just spam deflect and you vault his sweep. I don't like this boss. Okay, long arm centipede Sen-un. I don't think I fought this. I'm guessing it's the same thing like the giraffe, but I don't think I fought this. Mist Noble. Mist Noble is S tier. Mist Noble is S tier for the memes. Sorry, this boss is just a great meme. Great meme. Best meme in the game. Not best, but hardest in the game, exactly. Like, the game sends you in such an annoying path to get to Mist Noble. You need to go on the tree and behind the mountain and step on the roof and go inside the hole, and then you're like, you can jump on him, but you don't know what it does. In the end, it does nothing. So it's a cool meme, and I think it's cute how they force you to do all of that route just to fight an enemy that does nothing, basically. So that's an S tier just for the surprise effect. I can't believe I beat him. Yeah. Okami leader Shizu is the lightning guy, right? That's definitely going to the S tier. I hate that concept. Fuck that guy. Fuck the lightning. Fuck the can't swim. Fuck that thing. I think it's a really bad concept for the game. You just make the game really shitty at that area because of that guy. You kill him. There's no real good reward for it. Why? Why would you do that? I think it's a really bad experience for the game. Especially when you're all the way far, you're just very close to ending the game. Why do you need to deal with this shit now? It doesn't make any sense. Also, it one-shots you like crazy, doesn't matter what you do. Like, what is that? Horrible. Okay, Orin of the Water, S tier, definitely S tier. One of the best memes in the game. She's also a hard boss to fight. She's not easy at all. Not easy at all. Um, I really like the Lord Sakuza concept. Lord Sakuza! Lord Sakuza! He has a crush on her. I really like her. I really like her. Honestly, I like the concept. I like the way that she plays her guitar and then she turns aggro on you. Um, I really like that boss. That boss is really cute. Um, okay. True Corrupted Monk. I'm actually going to give True Corrupted Monk a very high grade. I don't know if it's A or S. It's a good question, but I think it's one of those. Either A or S. Which one do you think, guys? S for True Corrupted Monk. A, not S? Yeah, probably A. Probably A. I think Corrupted Monk. Modibis, high A. Okay. I think Corrupted Monk is a really cool boss. Um, Also, I really like the fact that the more you play against Corrupted Monk, uh, you learn the easy ways to defeat him. Like in the second phase, you can just climb the tree and then jump on him and do a death blow. So you're kind of progressing very fast if you know what you're doing, and you learn that just by playing and experience. Really nice. I like that. Also, he's really hard on the third phase with the spit thingy that I don't know how to call. Um, yeah. Let's go next. Sakura Bull of the Palace. I think it's the same as Blazing Bull. Basically, it's less annoying, Blazing Bull, but you don't learn anything new. It's basically the same enemies, same here. You used to be able to get Deathblow on first phase. Okay, interesting. Second Chain Ogre, still very annoying in a very small room. I really hate that. Fuck that. I don't want to fight against an enemy like that in a game that's built on deflects. Like that. Second Siegeman Warrior, same thing. I don't like the concept of using confetti. 7 Ashina Spears. I'm actually gonna put 7 Ashina Spears in A. Just because how misleading his attacks are. You actually need to adapt. And I like that there is a challenge with that boss. That he's not just like another mini boss that basically does the same thing. I like the concept that you use a lot of Mikiri against this guy. I think it's a good mini boss. Good mini boss. 7 Ashina Spear. Okay, and the same thing goes here. Shigekichi of the Red Guard. Is that like the drunkard that has armor, right? Yeah, it is. The guy that has armor. I I I where did I put Jozu the drunkard? Where did I put it on B? Okay, so I'm gonna put this one on C because it doesn't really represent a better challenge. It's just more tanky when he has the armor. So I don't know. Shinobi Hunter and Shin of Misen. I think I fought this guy in Hirata Estate 1. And he's really not unimpressive. There's nothing really to say about this. Uh okay. Snake Eyes. Oh, Snake Eyes. Oh, Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes. What is there to say about Snake Eyes? I'm gonna put Snake Eyes here. I'm gonna put Sichiman Warrior here. The reason I don't like Snake Eyes is because Snake Eyes is very unintuitive at the start when you fight her and you learn her moves, and it's still really weird to fight her. The pew pew is bullshit, and the point blank pew pew is even more bullshit. The grab, yeah, the worst grab in the game. I actually agree with that. That's actually the worst grab in the game. I agree. That grab is horrible. Like, what is it? What actually is happening when she's doing that? Like she's making like a really weird movement for that grab, right? With the weapon, like something really weird. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. So we got Tokujiro the Glutton. I don't even remember this boss. I guess it's another drunkard. I'll put it here again. Before Miss Noble. Okay. And leader Shigenori Yamauchi. Wait, isn't this... Who is leader Shigen? I don't remember. But I'm guessing he's like the same like Yamabullshit. But maybe I'm wrong. Shigenori Yamauchi. I don't remember this guy. I just don't. He hooks you with the handle and shoots. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tutorial boss at the beginning. Yeah, okay. So he's a really unimpressive guy. So yeah. Wait, didn't we have any inners here? No inner Genichiro, inner Ishin? Really? Oh, come on. Because the inners are S tier. The inners are good fights. Inner Genichiro and inner Ishin are good fights. I would put them S tier both. Especially inner Genichiro is a really fun fight. Really fast paced, fun fight. Okay, so that's my tier list for Sekiro. I think it's good. I think it's fair.